When the lights dimmed on the stage of America's Got Talent, no one expected history to unfold in just a few minutes. A quiet young boy from the Philippines walked onto the massive stage, looking both nervous and hopeful. The judges, including the famously hard-to-impress Simon Cowell, watched carefully as the child introduced himself with a humble smile. The audience clapped politely, unsure of what was about to happen. But the moment the music started and the young performer opened his mouth to sing a classic song by Elvis Presley, the entire theater froze in shock. His voice carried the deep, rich tone that many people associate with the king of rock and roll himself. Within seconds, murmurs spread across the crowd. People looked at each other in disbelief, wondering how such a powerful and mature voice could come from such a young performer. The performance instantly shifted the atmosphere in the room, from curiosity to pure amazement. It was a kind of moment that makes talent shows unforgettable, when an unknown contestant suddenly reveals something extraordinary. As the boy continued singing, his confidence grew, and the stage seemed to belong entirely to him. The camera cut to the judges' faces, capturing wide eyes and stunned smiles. The audience slowly realized they were witnessing something special. What began as a simple audition was quickly turning into one of the most unforgettable moments in the history of the show. By the time the first chorus ended, people were already reaching for their phones, recording and sharing the performance online. No one knew it yet, but this single audition was about to explode across the internet and capture millions of hearts around the world. As the performance continued, the young Filipino singer showed a level of stage presence that stunned both the judges and the audience. It wasn't just his voice that reminded people of Elvis Presley. It was also his charisma, his natural rhythm, and the way he connected with the crowd. With every lyric, he seemed to channel the spirit of the legendary performer while still maintaining his own unique personality. The judges leaned forward in their seats, clearly captivated. Simon Cowell, who has spent decades judging singers around the world, appeared visibly impressed. At one point during the song, the crowd erupted into loud cheers, clapping along to the beat as the boy delivered a powerful high note that echoed through the theater. It was the kind of moment that sends chills down the spine. Even the production crew backstage could be seen smiling and nodding their heads to the rhythm. For viewers watching at home, the performance felt almost unreal. How could such a young performer carry the emotional depth and vocal strength of a rock and roll icon? By the time the final notes approached, the entire audience was on its feet. The standing ovation began before the music even stopped. It was clear that this wasn't just another audition. It was a once-in-a-lifetime performance. The judges looked at each other with expressions that said everything without words. They knew this moment would be talked about for years. As the boy finished the song and the music faded, the applause thundered across the theater. The stage lights reflected off the crowd as thousands of people cheered, celebrating the birth of a new star. After the final note echoed through the theater, the reaction from the judges was immediate and emotional. Simon Cowell, known for his brutally honest critiques, leaned toward the microphone with a look of genuine admiration. He admitted that he did not expect such an incredible voice from someone so young. The audience cheered even louder as the young singer stood on stage, overwhelmed by the support surrounding him. One by one, the judges praised his performance, highlighting not only his vocal ability, but also the emotional connection he created with the audience. They explained that performing songs associated with legends like Elvis Presley can be extremely difficult, because the expectations are so high. Yet this young performer managed to deliver the song in a way that felt both respectful to the original artist and refreshingly new. As the camera zoomed in, the boy's eyes sparkled with excitement and disbelief. It was clear that he had dreamed about this moment for a long time. The judges discussed how rare it is to see someone who combines talent, confidence, and authenticity at such a young age. The audience responded with repeated applause, chanting and cheering, as if they had just witnessed a championship victory. The energy inside the theater was electric. People in the crowd hugged each other, while others wiped tears from their eyes. The performance had clearly touched something deep within the audience. For the young contestant, it was more than just an audition. It was a moment that could change his life forever. Within hours of the episode airing, clips of the performance began spreading across social media platforms at an incredible speed. Fans from all around the world started sharing the video, praising the young Filipino singer for his extraordinary talent. Viewers compared his voice to that of Elvis Presley, while others admired how confidently he performed on such a massive stage. The video quickly gained millions of views, turning the audition into a viral sensation. On platforms like YouTube and TikTok, people reacted with astonishment, leaving comments filled with excitement and admiration. Many users wrote that they had never expected a child to capture the essence of classic rock and roll so perfectly. Reaction videos began appearing everywhere, with content creators analyzing the performance and praising the young singer's vocal control. Even longtime fans of Elvis Presley admitted that the performance brought back the magic of the King's music. News outlets and entertainment websites soon joined the conversation, writing articles about the viral audition and the incredible talent behind it. The story quickly spread beyond talent show audiences and into mainstream media. The phrase "history made" began trending among fans who believed the performance marked a truly special moment for the show. It wasn't just another viral clip. It was a reminder of how powerful music can be when talent meets opportunity. For many viewers, the most inspiring part of the story was the young singer's background. Coming from the Philippines, he represented a nation known for producing some of the world's most talented singers. His journey from a humble environment to the global stage of America's Got Talent resonated deeply with audiences everywhere. People admired not only his talent, but also his determination and courage. Performing in front of a massive international audience can be intimidating even for experienced artists. Yet this young contestant handled it with remarkable confidence. Fans began sharing messages of encouragement online, celebrating his achievement as a proud moment for Filipino talent. Many viewers said his performance reminded them that dreams can come true regardless of where someone comes from. The young singer's story inspired countless aspiring performers who watched the audition and imagined themselves on the same stage someday. His voice carried not just music, but hope. As interviews and reactions continued to appear online, the young star remained humble and grateful for the overwhelming support. The world had suddenly discovered his talent, and millions of people were now cheering for his journey to continue.